Just got home from work a little while ago. Still got some daylight out, so let's fill this thing up and let's go do some cutting around the yard. You know, I don't know what it is about having a chainsaw, but I don't know. Lately, I've just been feeling more manly. Even though this is really one of the smallest saws that Steel makes, and it's not even a professional grade saw, but I don't know. Just something about having this saw encourages me to, like, I don't know. Now I want to go outside. I want to do stuff around the yard. I want to cut it up. And it's fun. Wicked dangerous, but it's also fun. I do need to get a helmet though. I don't have a helmet. Again, you know, the Steel dealerships, they want to charge you an arm and a leg for a basic woodsman arborist helmet. You know, something with a mesh screen and some earmuffs. You know, like $100 for their Pro Woodcutter one. Which actually, my job at the town, they actually purchased those woodcutter helmets for us, and the earmuffs on my helmet, after maybe 7 or 8 months, the earmuffs literally started to fall apart, so figure I'll try a cheaper brand on Amazon. Let's go have some fun though. I like this Carhartt jacket way too much to get this dirty in the woods. I can get it dirty somewhere else. Used to work for this guy a while back, Gene's Landscaping. Doesn't have his address or phone number, so that's why I feel comfortable wearing it in these videos. Notice that I have no strings in my sweatshirt. You work around chainsaws, you work around machinery, anything where any kind of moving parts where those strings could get caught. It's a good idea to rip them out of your sweatshirt. You know, even something such as a drill press. Drill press, it can be very dangerous. You get one of those strings wrapped around there, next thing you know, you got your head spinning around there, tear you apart. In fact, I remember when I was younger, I used to love watching the show Orange County Choppers. The guy, Vinny, had a set of mechanics gloves on, like nylon gloves. And he's drilling something, and I guess the piece turned in the drill press. Next thing you know, his glove got caught, and ended up ripping his hand open. So now pretty much every time I use my own drill press, I don't wear gloves. On occasion, I'll wear leather gloves, but more important than anything else, don't have anything that could get caught in the drill press, and additionally, clamp down your work so it doesn't move and cut you. I've done a pretty thorough scan of the area that I'm going to be working in. There are no window makers. The wind's pretty low right now, so I think I'll take my chances with these hearing protectors. Just protect my ears and eyes today. Not that you really care. What do you think? Am I dashing? Check the chain tension. Can't even talk. It's a little bit loose. Let's tighten this up real quick. How do you adjust the chain on the MS193? Pretty simple. Take your included tool, loosen up this nut. It's a flathead screwdriver. You guys can't really see this, but just insert it in here like so. Twist it clockwise to make the chain tighter. That's pretty good right there. Also, something you want to do whenever you adjust the chain, take the bar and hold it up like this, and then check your tension. See how that's a bit loose? Because commonly what guys will do is they'll adjust their chain with their bar down. Well, what happens when you go out and you start cutting through some wood, if you don't tighten down this nut and have the bar up like this, it'll work its way up like that. So it's a good idea to check your chain tension in the bar's natural cutting position. And additionally, when you go to tighten up this nut, just pinch the end and hold some upward pressure to make sure you set it in that kind of upward flared position. Enough jabbering, let's go cut some. You know, there's always going to be a ton of work to do around here, but this is a section of the yard that I was working on the other day. This just shoots up the mountain, and this is actually pretty clean now. Of course, I got to clean the leaves and debris out along that rock wall. I'd really like to expose that rock wall. See, I got a couple pieces of rock that fell off the wall. But this section used to look like this. A bit overgrown. Cleared all that brush out along this side. So I want to take all these little trees here. I'd really like to get this garden going again. Throw some mulch down in there and blow out those leaves. So let's start with those trees and work on the brush pile here too. Maybe I'll cut that fallen tree up a little bit. Also, unfortunately, I do have the trailer completely loaded right now. So, I'm just gonna cut everything and put it off to the side for now. So, let's get to work. Now, before it gets too dark out in this video, I just want to mention that there's going to be an upcoming video about this tree. This tree either needs to be taken out or it needs to be trimmed back very hard, pretty much to the point where it may possibly die. But the issue with this tree is you can obviously see that it has a lot of lean, and the lean is going towards the house. Now, what's really challenging about this tree in particular is it's beneath a pond. And traditionally, when I go to trim a tree, I normally can find a high point to rig a safety line from, and then off of that line I can, ascend up with my rock climbing / tree climbing gear and handle the tree that way. Or normally the tree's strong enough as to where I can climb up directly in the tree that's in question. Because of the amount of lean on this tree, it'd probably be fine if I climbed up there, but I really don't feel too safe ascending this tree. I've looked at the base. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of spread for the roots because, this tree is on the side of this hill here. There's a lot of rocks, so there's, only so much space for that root ball to kind of spread out and anchor the tree down. I'm sure it probably would be fine, but it's just not something I feel comfortable risking my life with. So I have a lot of ideas. There's a pretty substantial tree over here, and there's a notch up maybe about, I want to say 60 or 70 feet. What I'm thinking is I can run a rope through that notch, and then if I could find a way to take that main line and have it go in that direction, and then from that main line I could have a point where I could tie in from, and it'd almost be like a floating anchor, and from there then I can have my main line, my main climbing line. And then from that main climbing line, I should be able to ascend up into the tree. Now, the only danger, well, of course, there's a lot of things that could go wrong, but I'm going to do this as safely as possible. The only thing is I'm not going to have a backup line. I'm just going to have my main line. And if there's a safe spot for me to tie onto this tree, I may or may not do it. But, I don't feel comfortable tying myself into that tree. So, if that tree were to fall and I have my safety line on that tree, then we're going to have some big problems. So, yeah, that'll definitely be a fun video. Still got to think about it a little bit further, but there's no way I'm hiring a professional tree guy to do that. Besides, if I get hurt, it makes for a more entertaining video, right? Alright, back to the boring stuff. Let me drag out more of this brush. Yeah. Have you ever wanted to do something, but you knew you really probably shouldn't be doing it, or there's probably some reason you shouldn't be doing it, but you go on Google anyway and look up the reasons why you should be doing it? It's been a while since I had a beer. Benefits to drinking beer. Beer is more nutritious than other alcoholic drinks. Beer can help protect your heart, help prevent kidney stones, lower bad cholesterol, strengthens your bones, helps reduce stress, and that's a biggie, and it may help improve your memory. I think that's enough reason to have the beer. Michelob Ultra. Look at this. Look at this mess. Tools out. This is completely unacceptable. The only excuse I have is it's been kind of frigid outside, and I am nothing but a fragile-hearted millennial. So coming out in the cold, it's a lot on me. No, come on, you think I'm a pansy like that? No, I've just been so busy with stuff. I have a hole in my radiator, so I'm gonna have to buy a radiator. That'll be a fun video. Replacing the radiator in your 2015 Chevy Silverado 1500. Great. And then that brings up the question, do you buy the stock part that costs $300 to $400, or do you buy the aftermarket part, which I looked up radiators. I can buy a pretty good quality aftermarket radiator, so it seems, for $180. I think I'm going to go that route. And one of the things I love about buying on Amazon, I have the Amazon Prime card, and whenever you buy something on Amazon with that card, you get 5% back. That's huge. That just makes me want to buy like everything on Amazon. Not to mention I don't have to go out to the store, waste my time around. But I will say I probably spend way too much time surfing Amazon, which can be very dangerous. Have you ever like got drunk one night and went on Amazon and you wake up like 2 days later? Next thing you know, there's like 10 boxes outside and you're like, oh my God, what did I order? Well, that hasn't happened to me yet, but who knows after tonight. Isn't this thing just awesome? It's not really like I'm compensating for anything, but this definitely makes me feel more manly. A question that somebody's probably going to have is, why didn't you take the brush and load it into the trailer when you were pulling it out of the woods? Well, you know, that would make perfect sense. However, my trailer is loaded right now, and when I get home from work, it's 4 o'clock, and the recycling center doesn't accept brush after 3:15. So the only time I'm able to take brush up there is on the weekends on Saturday. So trailer's loaded with brush from around the house already, so I'll go up there Saturday morning, dump that off first thing, and see if I can load up the trailer real quick and take a second load up there, which I think I'll have time, and that will be that. But again, for this weekend, the big project's going to be figuring out how to trim back heavily that tree leaning over the house, which I have everything figured out except what I'm going to anchor the other side of that rope to. Thinking I may have to go over to the house, perhaps drive the truck on the lawn. I just got to keep it off the leach field. Just owning a house, there's just so much that you got to think of, so much to maintain. I love it. It keeps me busy, keeps my mind occupied. I tell you, one of the most dangerous things about being a millennial is really spending too much time on the computer. And it's probably not so much for millennials, but just for people in general. Like, I find myself, I'll come home from work sometime, I'll just be tired. I know there's stuff I should be doing, but I go on the computer and you start watching like videos on Instagram or YouTube that you're just interested in. And hell, I did it yesterday. I came home, laid down in bed at 6 o'clock, and next thing you know, I'm watching videos till 11:30. I'm like, crap, I need to eat dinner, I need to shower, and I need to be up at 5 a.m. the next day. So I appreciate you guys watching my videos, but at the same time, like, make sure you get outside and do stuff, because you'll just freaking piss your life away watching videos and never get anything done and not get to enjoy stuff. So make sure you enjoy life. A couple people have said that they don't really like the videos where I don't talk much, and I can see how it may be more interesting if I talk in videos. So I think I'm going to start incorporating this chit chat in the beginning and at the ending of videos. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know if you think it's more interesting, if you like watching the videos more because of me talking. if I'm just rambling on like an idiot too much, let me know. But I kind of like bullshitting like this to the camera because it's like I'm talking to myself. This is kind of like therapy for me. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more, and make a little ultra.